opportunity for the Paradise Day, and fire has requested to come in. The only time we have available is 1 p.m. today, so we need to revise the agenda to come back at 1 p.m. and then continue the public comment at 1:15. This is when they have time to come and give you guys an update.
So 15 minutes is sufficient for your update.
That's my understanding, yes.
Okay, concerns?
No objection.
No problem.
Okay, I'm gonna add, nothing, no action, but, during commissioner time, we're ready to have a discussion related to the burn and ban for Walla County during the fair. And lots to go through on that, so, with that, I would entertain a motion.
I move to approve the revised agenda.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve the revised agenda. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, all opposed, same sign. Motion passes 3-0. It's all right for our pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thank you for that. This is time you set aside every week for public comments. We will limit public comments to 3 minutes. Anyone wishing to address commissioners, please approach the microphone, state your name and address for the record. Go to the chambers first.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Yeah, my name's William Gatchell. I live at 525 Taylor Street in Walla. So, here we go. It is my understanding that Portland General Electric may take over Pacific Power Electric Service in Washington. I'd like to request the Walla County Commissioners consider conducting a feasibility study about the establishment of a Walla County public utility district. I believe the most important question to ask, could county residents' electric costs become less with local versus Portland controlled electric service? Thanks for your consideration.
Thank you.
Thank you, William.
Good morning, Arlen, Portland, 3731 Midwaysburg Road. Got a question first, and this is real simple. I know you're going to be canceling the meeting right after the fair in September. Next Monday is the 5th Monday in the month. Are we meeting next week or?
Yes.
We are. Thank you very much. Cool. Okay, so this morning I sent you a long email, which I explained takes more than 3 minutes, and so it had to be in an email. And just, I wanted to follow up real quickly on one of the parts to it. We learned this past week the city will be, or already has shut off their ASR, the aquifer recharge system, due to fears of permanently contaminating the aquifer from the Paradise Fire. As of now, they estimate that'll be for 3 to 5 years. We learned this past week the city will be, or as best they know today, things are changing all the time, shutting down their intake of water from the Mill Creek watershed as of the first rains this fall, because they know there's going to be contamination and they don't know what it's going to be, and they are not prepared to filter it out yet. As of now, they estimate that will be for 3 to 5 years. So, that certainly is as serious as it ever gets. And so, real generally, what I suggested to ask in my letter this morning was, because of what I'm going to call it an emergency that's engulfing our aquifer as we know it, because of water from the watershed being cut off, and the fact that our aquifer is known to be dwindling as it currently, let alone with future added water use, permanent water uses. I'd like to know what the state of the emergency that Governor Ferguson put into effect that covers the fire, if there's a fire adjacent related effect on the aquifer, because there will be, because of what's happening with the watershed water being cut off. If under that emergency you can enact a moratorium, as it's just, you just learned about it, or if separately you can immediately enact some type of emergency declaration so as to then allow you to really impose a moratorium until the whole watershed situation, particularly as it affects the aquifer, is figured out. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Earl.
My name is Robin Snow, 218 East Langdon Road. First, I want to thank Commissioner Palmer for meeting with me. I have a couple of things I'd like to address. One is that the SEPA application and the moratorium issue. I've read over the new SEPA document, and these are some of the things that stood out to me. We need to resolve this phase issue. This document pertains to the first phase. This is a project that has 3 phases. The environmental impact of 3 phases would be very different than the first. I'm not sure it's even legal to do the first phase. Second thing is, I see throughout the document lots of recommendations for further study. I'm guessing that this is the mitigation part of it, and I want to be sure that those recommendations and the mitigation actions that are taken are public. Also, the third thing is the need for the environmental impact statement. An environmental impact statement is considered appropriate when, quote, there is a reasonable likelihood of more than a moderate adverse impact on environmental quality. That, to me, is not a standard higher than what we have here. It involves context and it involves intensity. So I would like to follow up with RL's comments in that we need a regional assessment here. We don't just need the Columbia River water assessment. We don't just need the industrial area assessment. We need more information. So that brings me to the moratorium. Moratorium is not a political statement. It is merely a pause so that we can find out more facts. And it presents the opportunity to fill in the gaps, to remedy the things that have been overlooked, and to look for further regulatory measures concerning zoning, land use, water use, energy. To me, it's also an opportunity for the community to have some oversight, and I'm really a believer in that. But to me, it looks like right now that the developer has carte blanche. They can use all the water they want from the Columbia River. They can use all the power they want once they have the transmission lines tie into the grid. So I think we just need a broader look. Thank you.
Thank you, Robin.
Thank you.